Charlize Theron is one of the biggest names in the entertainment business. She's appeared in many a blockbuster, acted alongside Hollywood royalty, and she has her name cemented firmly on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This Academy Award winner hails from none other than South Africa, and she's not shy to share that fact with the rest of the world. Another name who seems to be following in Theron's path is Nondumiso Tembe. The singer, actress and dancer will appear in the 4th season of HBO's hugely successful series True Blood. In the show, Tembe plays the role of a tragic Creole maid who is haunted by her past and her supernatural powers. In an interview with DSTV.com, Tembe says when the role came about, it was a perfect fit.
I can't tell you too much about my story, but I do kind of wreak quite a bit of havoc on the show, and it was just a wonderful experience, one of my best professional experiences, and it's an intense and emotionally intense and challenging role, and so I really got to sink my teeth into it, and it's just one of those roles that comes along that fits you very well, which is rare.
She recalls the moment she got the part.
It was cast on a Friday and I had to start shooting on Monday. So they called me 20 minutes after, my final audition. They called my agent 20 minutes after the audition. It was his birthday and he called me and he was like, "You babe, this is the best birthday present I could have gotten." And so they called me 20 minutes later and he said, "Don't leave the lot," rushed me to wardrobe for fittings and then rushed me to a dialect consulting meeting and then back to wardrobe, and it was insanity. And I wasn't a True Blood fan before I was cast on the show, so you can imagine that whole weekend was all True Blood. I mean, I got my hands on as many seasons and as episodes as possible, and it was a marathon.
Nondumiso's debut album, Zwelami, was released earlier this year. It's, as she describes, a mixture of African music and neo-soul with a touch of classical influences. And while this might be her debut album, music has been in her blood since she was just a little girl.
I write my own music. I've been writing since I was 14, and I've written over 160 songs, so it was very hard to choose only 12 tracks that would end up on the album. That was pretty painful. But it's doing very, very well. It's been very warmly received, and I'm very proud of the work that I've done. I have a really nice interaction with my listeners, and I'm really enjoying that, and I'm very blessed because, especially as an emerging artist, you put yourself on the line and you just don't know how it's going to be received, and you're very vulnerable, and you can only just hope and pray that people will identify with and enjoy the music. So I didn't know what to expect. I'm just very, very grateful by the positive reception and response everyone's given my music.
The star is signed to a South African label, something she says is really important to her.
I'm a South African first and foremost, and I'm passionate about African music. I love our culture and our music, and I want to bring our stories to the world and celebrate who we are through my work. So this was a wonderful opportunity to do that.
She's an actress who is cracking Hollywood one role at a time, and she's a singer who's burning up the charts with her music. So we had to ask, is there anything she can't do?
I can't rap. I cannot rap. If you wanted to make people laugh, you would actually ask me to freestyle. I'm terrible at rapping. It's very funny. It's great entertainment for my friends.
Okay, so give us one of your best hooks then.
My best hooks? Hey, yo, chillin' here in Johannesburg.
I was really feeling that there.
That was my flow.
Very nice.
I chose specifically after graduating from Yale 2 years ago to move to LA as opposed to going back to New York to pursue film and television. You're sort of new and fresh in Hollywood once, so I wanted to capitalize on that, and theater will always be there for me, so I just wanted to strike while the iron was still hot, and it's starting to go well. I feel like all of the seeds that I've planted are beginning to grow and blossom a little bit, which is promising, but it's a journey, and I'm pursuing that, and it's going pretty well. Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned to DSTV.com for more updates on the upcoming season of True Blood, which is expected to return to our screens later this year.